Why should I give a damn?
What the fuck is up? You're now tuned in to episode 124 of Why Should I Give a Damn? I am your host, Eric.
It's your girl, Bree Breezy the Barber.
It's the black PD Pablo here.
And we back in the motherfucking building again. Make sure you follow us on the Instagram at WSIGAD_podcast. If you're watching us on YouTube, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that notification bell as well. And also on Facebook, make sure you follow the Why Should I Give a Damn page. That's facebook.com/WSIGAD. We back in the motherfucking building again for another motherfucking show. Ladies and gentlemen, it's 124. We got a lot to talk about. But before, we don't, like I said, I always tell everybody, we don't really touch on a lot of sports topics. We're not really a sports podcast, but we are based out of Milwaukee. So every once in a while, our beloved Bucks do give us a topic that we have to touch on. And this week, we have to touch on the Montrezl Harrell situation. Because I ain't gonna lie, I was livid. And for those of you who don't know or don't watch basketball, Giannis, we played against the 76ers the other day. And Giannis, he had a bad night from the free throw line, went 4 for 15, had a bad night. We ended up losing by about 8 or 9 points. So, if you lose by 8 or 9 points and you didn't miss 8 or 9 free throws, you're going to feel some type of way. So, Giannis, him having the Mamba mentality, the championship mentality that he has, he decided, I'm going to stay after, I'm going to get some extra shots up. As he was getting these extra shots up, Montrezl Harrell started yelling at him to get out of the gym. And even went so far.
He the owner of the team? He the owner of the 76ers?
No, he's a bum they picked up at the Y on their way to Philly, on their way to the stadium one day.
I'll describe him as a coochie with dreads.
Right,
That's
exactly.
what he reminds me of.
Fuck him, okay?
And buck teeth.
Fuck him. He looks like a rebounding predator. Fuck him. But long story short, Giannis stayed after to get some extra free throw attempts up, like a real champion does, like a real person who's trying to get better and take his game always to the next level. As you know, if you're a Giannis fan, Giannis is always improving, always getting better. And as he's doing this, Montrezl Harrell takes the ball, tells him to get out of the gym, starts talking shit. So, Giannis being non-confrontational, what, fuck it. He said he left. He go gets another ball, comes back out, said, fuck you niggas, I'm going to shoot anyway. Now, you see the Philly staff, and then from what the video that I see, you can tell the Philly staff started feeding in to Montrezl Harrell talking shit. Because Philly is some shit-talking motherfuckers. Yeah. We are Philly, Boston, those East Coast teams are full of shit-talking motherfuckers.
I'm going to tell you, they never miss an opportunity to talk shit against a nigga.
Oh,
they
yeah,
love
definitely.
it.
Definitely.
Especially they can put a card, I'm just doing my job. That's heaven to them.
And one thing I realized about, and they're like, other than, like, East Coast team, a lot of those East Coast teams be super racist. I think the other racist teams like the Utah crowd and like Indiana Pacers. Yeah. But we already know how Philly fans are and Boston fans are. We ain't even talk about Boston, but Philly fans are always talking shit. Philly people in general, they're shit-talking people. I don't got nothing against Philly. I like a lot of rap. Shout out Tierra Whack. Shout out Meek Mill. Shout out to the motherfuckers doing their thing in Philly. I don't got a problem with Philly.
Weird Meek Mill shout out. I didn't think you would shout out.
Very weird. It sounded weird coming off when I said it, but fucking, we're shouting. What's that? Shout out Jess Hilarious. Wait, she's from Baltimore. Never mind. I thought she was from Philly. Never mind.
We're reaching with the shout outs.
We're reaching. But long story short, man, Montrezl Harrell bitch ass take the ball. Giannis goes and gets his own ball. As he got his own ball, he comes back and the staff workers start getting geeked up. Because, they hearing their teammate, their team member talking shit. So now the little worker want to come and slide the little ladder out there like, nah, we're putting it up. It's over with. They want to end it. So Giannis goes up to the worker, and you can see Giannis explaining like, hey, man, I'm still shooting because you put this ladder up. And I'm watching. I'm looking at the body language. I literally watched the worker look over at Montrezl Harrell on the other side of the court for like a validation or some shit, and then look back and like slide the ladder right back under the court on some no. I'm not going nowhere.
He literally told Giannis no.
Like just said no, flat out no. Giannis then now at this point Giannis now and I agree because I felt the same way. At this point now you're trying to hold me.
Yeah.
Now you're trying to hold me. Now you think it's sweet. Now you all of a sudden you think I'm just the Oreo eating bitch. And you trying to come at me on some other shit. So now Giannis
You said they had the dad jokes, got him fucked up?
Got him fucked up. So now Giannis took the ladder and flung that little shit out the fuck. Get that fucking ladder out of my fucking face.
And to be fair, first he slid it over.
He did.
They pushed it back. He's strong. He pushed it and it just kind of fell. He pushed it. And when they brought it back, I'm like, these motherfuckers have some
nerve.
Yeah,
fuck
when
him.
they did that.
Like, so they got him fucked up because they do the sweet, he nice, the movie, he's from Greece. No, nigga, he from Nigeria. And he got out the mud, walking miles, no shoe. I'm not buying that. And even like after that, we saw, because what was the conversation with him and Montrezl and Thanasis, was that before or after? I think that was after, right?
So, okay, and that's important that we do talk about that because the videos that came out online, and was basically all you saw was Giannis knocking over the ladder.
Yeah.
So the NBA Twitter and everybody just started going in on him. They didn't show all the stuff that leading after.
That's like his biggest controversy ever. Like
I
thought he like slapped the baby, and I'm like, this nigga.
I thought it was a WWF hardcore, and and it was a ladder match. And he jumped off and elbow dropped somebody off the ladder the way they was talking. But like I said, they missed, and we can't forget the fact that Embiid with his bitch ass foul to the rib cage. It was a lot of bitch ass shit that was going on. Let's not kid ourselves, people. The Philadelphia 76ers have beat the Bucks maybe twice in 3 years. So this is a highlight to them. Giannis owns this team.
Yeah.
Owns them. So the second they got him, they've been thinking about talking this amount of shit. Montrezl Harrell and them. Well, never mind. This is first. He's a bum. He just got picked up off the Y. So never mind. Not him per se. But the rest of the players on his team has probably been waiting and had this animosity build up. You know when you hate a team, but they keep busting your ass. Yeah. Then 5 years later, you get a win. Now you got to stick your chest out.
Because to be fair, Eric, if you was like the field manager at Lambeau, and what's the nigga, Santos or Pinheiro, Eddie Pinheiro, whatever, that's the kicker for the Bears. You know, that's our biggest rival. He missed a game-winning field goal. He want to get some kicks up. You would take some joy when, hey, you got to get off the field. Like, to be fair, I think you would do that. That's your op. You're going to use fuck it, we beat
that's
you.
Corny.
You're not.
If we won,
stop.
No. If we won the game, I would have understood Montrezl's anger had they lost.
That's fair.
And they was mad about that. Nigga, y'all won. Y'all got the W. And I still trying to be hard for him.
I wouldn't have cared if Montrezl played more than 5 minutes and actually did something. Like, of course, we want to say bench players acting like starters these days, but we're talking about, if anything, Philly needs to notice. Like, that's championship a work ethic. Y'all don't know nothing about that. And I've seen a lot of people trying to cape for the workers. They got a family to feed. They got to go home.
All that bullshit.
Guess what? That would have made sense if Montrezl Harrell wasn't working out on the other side of the court. If it was completely filled or completely empty, I get it. They try to use that, and I'm going, well, fuck your kids because your man is hooping, and you need to take that court down too. So,
well, Breezy, you work at the stadium. I mean, let's say if this was the other way around, and Embiid was stopping by, shooting. And he's shooting some he's shooting some little free throws. We just bust him. We got the win. He's shooting some free throws because he had an off shooting night. And all of a sudden, you hear somebody on the other side talking shit, and they start throwing the ladder, putting the ladder out. Would you help slide the ladder? If Embiid like, hey, let me get a couple shots up. Are you going to keep sliding the ladder in front of him, or are you going to move it out the way, let him get his little shots up?
I'm gonna let him get his shots in. I think that Montrez, bad sportsmanship. Like conduct, they need to give him a freaking charge for that.
Fucking charge. He needs to be fined.
He needs to be fined.
I
think that was trash. I think a lot of times it does happen where opposite teams, they stay there and they talk or they shoot hoops. Like I'm sure Kobe's done it. I'm sure LeBron's done it.
Definitely
Teams do
Kobe's
it all
done
the time. Yeah, exactly. Just like you said, Mamba-like mentality.
But Giannis is one of those players where, and this is what's happening in the league, and like I said, this is what's going on in our NBA league right now. Is a lot of these foreign players. Look, if you look at the top players in the NBA right now, the top players, they're foreign. The Joker, Embiid, Giannis, Luka. The foreign players are starting to get over it, and what I'm starting to see is these washed American superstars are starting to have that little resentment towards the foreign players. You saw last year when the Joker had to smack the fuck out of one of the Morris twins. And I felt for the Joker because I'm like, they kind of look at you as this sweet foreign nigga. Yeah. So and like I said, Giannis and Joker, they're some of the nicest guys you ever meet. Yeah. So I think some of these Americans, we got this little bravado about us, like we feel like we're the most gangster niggas ever. I was on the comment threads after this whole Montrezl Harrell thing happened. I'm looking at the comments. And one of the guys said, I wouldn't fuck with the Antetokounmpo brothers. They from the slums of Greece.
Yeah.
And a bunch of little niggas, Greece, ha ha ha, Greece, ha ha. These are motherfuckers from Connecticut.
Feet kicked
These
up.
are motherfuckers from Rhode Island.
I don't know if you ever seen a clip. They're back. Him and his brother a few years ago are going to the locker room, and some white guy who had access to the floor level said some very derogatory stuff in Greece, like your son, like some crazy shit. Snap! They turned their head ASAP. And they pressed him. I remember that. What you say? I never seen Giannis like that. What you say? Which we have to shout out to Nassus finally earning his money.
No, he didn't earn his money.
No. I'm saying, like, first off, you can't really do nothing in that situation. He not gonna fight Montrezl Harrell.
What, you're getting a suspension, Thanasis. What are we? That's not nothing.
But he didn't really.
Thanasis, you're there for a suspension.
No, you're right. Okay, but why didn't Harrell swing on him though? Like I think he was pretty. I think he did his job. Like
I felt like Thanasis should have swung off.
I think if the meal ticket was personally threatened like that, then he would have. His job was, don't touch my little brother. We really got to give a shout out to Bobby Portis. I might give him, I'm not going to give him mayor. I'm going to give him deputy mayor of Milwaukee. Because he had Embiid.
Took Boosie's spot? Taking Boosie's spot?
Well, Giannis took Boosie's spot, but I might give it to Bobby because you can see Bobby out and about. But Bobby, he checked Embiid. I seen Embiid. I promise I do it on purpose. Are we good? I know we're all taking a group trip. March 14th, I believe they play again. It's March
4th. It's 104 days from when we're recording this episode.
You gotta count down. You getting out of jail?
No, yeah, I'm counting down the days. For you Philly fans, if there's any of you watching, fuck you all. We are coming for you. You will feel the wrath of the freak. Okay, don't make no mistake about it. I'm making sure we got to do whatever.
An intro to a porn set.
We're doing anything we gotta do to get to that game. Because I want to witness this. Because you motherfuckers talk all that shit. Come on to Milwaukee with that shit. Don't play that tough guy shit.
Everybody should be healthy. We should have Pat. We should have.
When old mid back. Come on with that shit.
And the sad thing is, Montrezl Harrell probably won't play that game. Or
he'll be in Taiwan with Dwight Howard by then.
Ning Hao.
Exactly. He'll be there throwing lives up to Jeremy Lin by then. So fuck him. Like I said. So shout out to him. This is like his 12th team. Hopefully he'll be on his 13th in Vancouver somewhere. Sick of these tough bench guys. Like I said, you said it, Colin. Like we got to reiterate it in the famous Drake quote that will probably live with us forever. Bench players talking like starters. Like it's the most disgusting thing ever.
And it's disgusting that basketball. I know we're gonna move topics. Basketball players, the jig is up. After there's no more fights. Y'all niggas are not fighting. So, like I said, the Morris twins, we also talk about fake tough guys. There's about 5, your boy Pat Beverly, your idol. It's a lot of barking, but I'm like, I know. I remember when Ibaka almost took some niggas' heads off. I'm taking these African and foreigners. I've seen Steven Adams, Presley. These guys have grew up fighting, not fighting, fucking around with bears on farms. Y'all grew up cush. Okay, yeah, your mom was a crackhead. Your daddy sucked dick. You made it. These niggas really get. So I'm like, I'm just saying, I'm trusting some of these niggas' hands who come from bumfuck Germany, bumfuck Africa. So I don't know why NBA niggas want to test them, but
NBA niggas aren't built the same anymore either. Let's just be clear. We're in the Steph Curry, Klay Thompson era where a lot of you are private school. Didn't grew up in the AAU circuit. Now motherfuckers getting paid for to even hit the league. Yeah. So a lot of you motherfuckers are privileged. Y'all ain't coming from the streets like a lot of the old school players are. A lot of you motherfuckers got mixed moms, white dads.
You're right, because I don't see a lot of players throwing up gang signs like back in the day. Like that's dead. Y'all niggas stand there sweet.
No, they're doing TikTok.
I miss Blood John Wall, 5-star John Wall. Now we just got niggas twerking on TikTok.
I miss GD and I miss Vice Lord KG. I miss those. Like now we got TikTok doing niggas. But that's it. I mean, we got to promote the positivity to a certain extent. I mean, we don't want to always be defined by that type of shit. But at the same time, I miss the grit. I miss the toughness. Fuck Montrez.